friends, welcome back to Kevara Farm. It's a very great evening here at Kevara Farm, and as you can see in my background, we are already carrying out the evening routine that we always do. So today I want us to discuss how you can stop thieves from stealing your products, from stealing from you. And when I talk about the thieves, thieves can be from the people that we are living with at the farm, and also thieves can be from those people who come from outside to come and steal, and in most cases those people come to steal the chicken. So how do you stop these people from stealing from you? So when it comes to stealing, what we have to know as farmers, stealing begins from within our farm, and within I mean the people that we are living with at the farm. Those are the people who are working for us. It is where theft begins from, because I'm very sure even those people who come from outside to come and steal our birds, they always have a connection with someone that is working at that farm, at our farms. So that one, we have to put it in our mind when we are trying to put measures of stopping people from stealing from us. Here at Kevara Farm, in my first bunch, when I was off laying, I discovered that the workers had sold my chicken, because when I was stocking, I brought 1,400, but when I was selling, I sold only 1,100 birds. And according to my books, the chicken that had died throughout their lifespan were only 95, so which means more than 200 birds were sold by the workers. When you discover that the thieves are stealing from you, you have to ask yourself, why are these workers stealing from you? First of all, when you're not paying your workers in time, find that the food which you provide to them, you give it to them maybe after 1 day or 2 days, and then you're also paying them so little money. You find that the workers, in some cases, they are tempted to steal from you, to steal your eggs and sell them, and then to steal your birds and then sell them in order to get money to survive. Because we have to also know that these workers of ours, they also have needs. They are human, they have needs, they can get hungry. So, and if you find that you do this very well, you pay them in time, their food is always there in time, then you have to know that these people that you have around have a problem. The first thing that you have to know, you have to chase away those workers who are stealing, because once they start stealing from you, the habit will increase and they will never stop. They will put all the tricks to make sure that they are stealing from you. How do we stop the internal stealing to happen at our farms? It begins from when you're hiring your staff. When you're bringing your staff at the farm, you have to make sure that you bring trusted people at your farm. You don't just go anywhere on the streets and then you pick people to come and work. Get workers who are trusted. Get to know the parents of these boys who are going to be working from you. Get to know the villages where they are coming from, or places where they are coming from, such that in case they steal something big, you're able to trace them and you're able to cover the loss. And then another thing, ensure that your workers are not just moving anywhere. Please put measures to stop these workers from moving wherever that they want, because when you allow them to move the way they want, it is where they are going to meet with these thieves, these people who will come and steal from you. Because in most cases, these thieves, they don't just come to the farm and steal. They have to first befriend with these workers of ours, and then when they befriend them, they get to know all the measures that are put around, and then they get to know when these people sleep and where they are going to pass. So it all starts from with these workers, the freedom that you give them to move around. So how do you stop this? Make sure that you're providing with them each and everything they need, for example, food and then medication, everything, such that they don't have the freedom, they don't have the reasons of them going out to be able to meet with the thieves who are going to come and steal your chicken. And then another thing which we can do at our farms is by installing cameras. What I know, it is not easy for us farmers to be at the farm 24 hours. It's not easy because we have so many things that we have to take care of. So make sure that you put cameras in, that even when you're not at the farm, you can see what is happening. And that one, I did it here at Kevara farm. I installed cameras, and I did that when I discovered that the workers stole from me. So these cameras have helped me so much. And I know those people who stole my chicken, those workers who stole my chicken, it is so possible that they were even selling my eggs, and I couldn't know. So put cameras. So it is so easy right now. If everywhere that I can be able to see what is happening at the farm. And that one, when you install cameras, it saves you from many things, because even when I'm not here at the farm, I can be able to tell that there is no water in the chicken house. I can be able to tell what has killed a bird in case I find a bird which is dead in the morning. I can be able to tell. So when you install cameras, it will save you a lot. It's going to help you a lot. You will be able to manage your farm even when you're not at the farm. And then another thing on how you can stop these workers of ours from stealing from us. Make sure that you do stock taking at the farm. Stock taking, you can put a schedule that maybe every after 3 months I will be able to count my birds. And when these people see that you're counting your birds and you're taking your records so properly, they will fear to steal, because they will know that you're going to find out when you find some birds missing. Please farmers, let's take the farm serious and make sure that we count our birds. It happened to me in my first bunch, but I was still learning because I wasn't carrying out the stock taking. So these people took advantage of my weakness and they sold my birds. It was a very huge loss. So how do we stop the outsiders to come and steal our birds? The first thing that we have to do, and this one we should think about it when we are setting up our farm. We have to make sure that the farm is within the fence. And there are so many fences that we can put in place. For example, us here, we have a boundary wall. This farm is enclosed in a boundary wall. But if we cannot afford to put a boundary wall, for example, those who are having a very big farm, because this one is a small farm, those who are having a very big farm and you can't afford to put a boundary wall, there are so many other ways on how you can fence your place. For example, we can use the chain link. We can use, there are these other plants which are having thorns. We can grow those ones, and when they grow, it is not easy for people to pass through because of those thorns. So even that way, it will help the outsiders from not accessing our farm. We have to make sure that we are making it hard for a thief to come and steal from us. And please make sure that we have one exit and one entry. When the farm has only one entry and one exit, it will be so easy for us to control theft. Because if at all you're having so many exits and entry, someone may come in and you don't see where they pass when they are going out with maybe eggs or maybe chicken. But if you're having one access and one exit, you will be able to see whoever is moving out what they are carrying. And then also for most farms which are in places where there are no people, For example, this Kevara farm, we are surrounded by very many neighbors, so it is so hard for people to come from outside and come and steal from here. And already my neighborhood, this estate, there is security because the security guards are always moving around at night. So it is so hard for outsiders to come and steal from here. But those farms which are in places where there are no people, please make sure that you bring a security guard around. And what I always tell farmers who are having so many number of birds, so big numbers, like 5,000, 10,000, please make sure that you have a security guard who is armed. You know, these thieves, whenever they know that there is a security guard who is having a gun, they will fear, because most of us fear to die. And then another thing, please make sure that you have dogs at the farm. For us here at the farm, we have 5 dogs, and all those dogs are guarding this place. And on top of that, I also have a security guard at the gate who is protecting this place. It's not just a matter of bringing dogs at the farm, because we know that these thieves, they also have knowledge, they have tricks on how they can manipulate your dogs to make sure that they have access in. Make sure you incur a cost and you train your dogs such that even when the thieves throw something that is having poison to kill your dogs are not going to eat that, because the thieves always throw the meat because they know the dogs like meat. But if your dogs are trained, they are not going to take it, and it will save you so much. Don't look at the cost of training, look at the birds. Look at the investment which you have in place. The issue which is so common when we are off laying. Most farmers, when they are off laying, their birds, they are stolen from. And for me here, I've off laid 2 times, but they've never stolen from me. So how do you stop these clients who have come to buy the off layers? How do you stop them from stealing from you? This is how I do it. Before these people come to buy from us, I always count my birds, and I know the number of chicken that I have. And before these people enter into my chicken house, they have to put the money on my bank account, and I have to go there and confirm the balance at the bank account before these people enter. So if you don't do that, when these people enter to count, they will be taking the birds. They also have tricks. When they say that they are going to pick 10, you find that they are adding in some birds, and they will hide it in that even when you're seated at the chicken house, you will not be able to see. So how do I stop that? I don't allow these people to come and enter into my chicken house. I always bring my boys to be the one to enter, and I tell them, you can count 10 or 5. That way you will be able to stop these people from stealing from you. And then there is a habit that when they give you money and then maybe at night they come back to steal that money that they've given you. Like I have said, I don't receive cash. They have to deposit the money on my bank account. So how will they come? What will they come to steal if they have put the money at the bank? So please, farmers, we have to be vigilant with our birds. We have to open our eyes, because know that what we are having is like gold. Actually, when you're having chicken, it's like you're having cash in your hands, because people everywhere are looking for chicken. They are looking for eggs, and you know it is not easy to take care of these birds. So with that information, I know someone is helped. And thank you so much for watching. If you're new on this channel, my name is Lillian and this is Kevara Farm. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel. Let's take the channel up to 50K subscribers. And for those of you who always come to watch, who like, who comment, in whichever way that you interact with me, thank you so much. I'm so grateful. and may God reward you for that. So thank you for watching me. Bye bye. Let me see you in my next video.